Alright folks, what is going on? Back with another video. Hopefully you guys having a fantastic day. It is Tuesday and this is going to be a short week. I just thought about it. July 4th is coming up and I'm going to be off on Friday and I may be off on Thursday too, but we'll see. Nevertheless, hopefully you guys are having a good week. Hopefully everything is good and you're in good spirits, all that good stuff. And if you're out there grinding and making it happen, that's awesome. If you're maintaining, that's even better. Also, all the links will be down in the description if you want to check out any of my content that's outside of YouTube. I really appreciate it. I am growing on TikTok. I am on Facebook. I'm on X. And I'm on Twitch. All the other good stuff, the links will be down in the description. Hopefully you guys will check that stuff out. With that being said, man, we're going to talk a little bit of Mario Kart, give my thoughts and opinions on Mario Kart World, because my son, he has been playing it. He's been wanting me to play it. He asked me to play it, and I kind of had no choice. You know, I mean, look, he wants to play multiplayer. He wants me to race with him and all this other good stuff. So I picked up the sticks, and I started to play it. And I will say this. The game is much more solid than I thought it'd be. It's actually pretty much well put together. They do have a single player. You know, everybody knows about this stuff, and, you know, the single player is pretty solid. Now, for me, I do feel like this game has a lot of potential. This game has a lot of potential to be great. Will it be better than Mario Kart 8? I don't know. I know there's some gamers going back to Mario Kart 8. People are looking at it like, yeah, it's good, but the Mario Kart 8 got more content. I mean, obviously it does. It's been around for almost 10 years. And I still think low-key Mario Kart 8 is the better game right now. But I think Mario Kart World has the potential to be, you know, really, really good. I also believe this as well. I feel like Mario Kart World is a game that was made by somebody else. I'll put it like this. If Nintendo would have gave their IP to, let's say, Turn 10 and told them to make a game, that's what this game feels. It feels like this game was made by Forza Horizon devs. And that's maybe the lane that Nintendo's trying to go for. Let's say, hey, look, we're going to go ahead and try to make this an online game that's kind of like Forza Horizon and people have fun with it. I see the vision. I see it. And I think they can be really successful with this. But I think it's somewhat of a shock to people what they're normally used to seeing with all the other Mario Karts. I mean, these games had a lot of tradition and a specific format that just worked, and they changed it with Mario Kart World. And I feel that once people peel back that layer of the onion, I think people really would, you know, appreciate what Mario Kart World does. One thing I will say about Mario Kart World, I am extremely impressed with all the characters in this game. There's a lot of characters in this game. I'm like, wow, this is crazy that you can get this character, that character, and this iteration and that iteration. You know, I mean, look, you can play with, you know, all types of characters. I mean, the copper, I think I said that right. The cheap. You can play with the cow, Pokey. And I think that's pretty neat. It's pretty, you know, pretty neat how they got that. Now, I'm actually surprised that they don't have Kamek as a driver yet. I think that may be a thing, because Kamek was supposed to be in the game all the way back from N64 or Mario 64, but yeah. But nevertheless, I do think that the game is pretty solid. I think it was pretty much a misconstrued game. And is it worth the $80? I don't know. I mean, that's still a steep price, but playing the game, I got it with the bundle with the Nintendo Switch 2. I played maybe a couple hours with it with my son, and it's all right. It's pretty good. I still think Mario Kart 8 is still a little bit better, but time will tell, because this game looked like it is begging for additional content, and I think that's what's going to be the case there. So I just think at the end of the day, Nintendo is Nintendo's just being Nintendo. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying it in a good way as far as quality, because the quality of the game is there. It's just that I feel like it could have been a little bit more, but they have the room to make this a great game, you know. And I know people already talked about it already, probably in the comments, or probably even thinking, well, they had a patch that really messed the game up or whatever the case may be. People are complaining this, that, and the third. Yeah, I get it. I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh, it's all peaches and cream and it's okay, don't worry about it, because it's a legitimate complaint. But at the same time, I'm more like, for me personally, the game's not for me. You know, if it wasn't for my son, I would have never bought the Switch 2. But he wanted me to play because, you know, he wants to play with his dad. And I'm like, yo, I could put down the games I'm playing and play with him for a few hours, and I actually had fun with it. And for right now, I think that they have something here. I am really excited to see what the other games that are going to be that come out that are exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2, because I see the quality, I see the vision, I see where they're trying to take this thing. But you know, the pricing of the console and stuff is kind of a turnoff. So people are like, yeah, I can't do this. But if you do manage to get your hands on it, do play it, try it out, see what you think. If you do manage to get one, and if you manage to get a bundle version, I'll say it's well worth it. I don't know if you get the regular Switch 2 and pay $80 for the other game, for the actual game. I think that might be a little too steep. But if you get the bundle, you play it, I think you're gonna be in a pretty good mode if you haven't already. But I just feel at the end of the day that Nintendo could have clarified some things. They could have cleaned some stuff up, and it would have probably been, you know, I ain't gonna say better received, because the game is getting a lot of praise, to be honest. I mean, the game is doing well, but when I look at it compared to the other games that they had, I'm like, yeah, because, you know, Mario Kart 7, which was on the 3DS, and then you turn around and get Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, you saw that jump. You saw, like, all the other games that we had was one jump to the next. Was actually pretty good. But I think at the end of the day, if you're going to do this way, just be a little bit more thorough with what the game is about. Now, one thing I will say, I think they should add on to this game at some point, since they have all of these characters, and I don't know if they'll do this, but I would love to see this. They need to make a double dash mode in this game. I think that'd be absolutely awesome if they do a double dash mode. You know, I do miss double dash. I mean, I still got it on my GameCube, and, you know, matter of fact, I should probably pop that in and play that at some point, you know, within this week. But I think double dash is a game that is sorely missed. And I think if they put a double dash mode in this, I think it'd be absolutely awesome. I mean, they got the characters for it, and I think it'd be really cool. I think the only thing they may say is, well, some characters won't mix with each other. They have different. You don't even have to do that. Just make the mode. You don't have to mix the powers together, make them compatible. Just do a double dash mode where we can swap our, you know, our drivers. I think that'd be pretty cool. But let me know what you guys think. Do you guys have fun with Mario Kart World? I know I'm not going to be able to play it as much unless my son let me play, because, you know, it's his Switch too, and he can do whatever he wants with it. I'll be over there in the corner with his old Switch 1 and picking up some games that I missed out on the Switch 1 and actually play those. And that's where I will be at, as well as playing other games. So I will try my best to continue to talk about this. You know, hopefully, you know, I'll get some content when he's not playing or whatever, but more than likely, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the video and the actual game itself. All my links are down in the description. You can check that stuff out. Follow me on all of those. And yeah, I'm going to get up out of here, and I'll see y'all on the next one. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.